Jantran is taking us back on a journey.
Yeah.
We're going back on his StarCade adventure.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. This is the Nintendo Star Wars game. So now, a system that I'm more into.
Okay.
The Nintendo, the NES, the Famicom was my first.
The what?
The Famicom was Nintendo's. It was the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System in Japan.
Okay.
But the NES was my first system ever. First video game console I ever had. I played an Atari when I was very, very small. I remember absolutely hating it. God, I had to have been 4 years old.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I just didn't like it. So I thought I didn't even like video games until I played Super Mario Brothers. When I played Mario, it was on. And Duck Hunt.
I remember playing Duck Hunt.
They were on the same, I have the somewhere over here. I have that cartridge, and it was transformative for me. It changed my whole outlook on video games in general, and so I have a big place in my heart for the NES, even though I still stand by this. Most of the games for the NES are dog shit. Most of them are terrible. There's a bunch that are good. There's a whole heaping ton of them that suck. But
all right.
I've never played any of the Star Wars games for Nintendo, so I'm excited to see what this is about. So let's go to a galaxy far, far away and see what John has in store for us today. Bitch and intro. Love it. Wow, that's cool as hell.
What's going on here? This game's technically from the future. Should be working flawlessly.
You are using an Imperial Nintendo Entertainment System. The game you are trying to play,
Star Wars,
has been restricted by the Empire for containing
facts.
Instead, try one of our compatible and approved games, such as
Alderaan was an inside job.
I guess I'll just have to use one of my region unlock systems.
Alderaan was a control
Gungan
explosion.
Basic.
What do you buying?
This is not the same thing. This is bad. You can take my dignity, but you can't take my NES. Like I said, dignity, it's fine. Take it. I didn't really have much to begin with. The Nintendo Entertainment System is well known for being the place where you proved if you were worthy or not. It was the gauntlet for retro games. Sink or swim, and Star Wars was no exception. Let's see how the galaxy far, far away fared. Right off the bat, you get the awesome theme music, although it seems a little more upbeat than usual. The cutscenes here look great for the NES and really serve the films well. Like, here's what I mean. See that? C-3PO's looking at you right in your eyes like you just caught him masturbating. In this first level here, you go
How
around
would that
on the
even
landscape.
work?
Wait, I do
This is
remember
Tatooine,
this.
And you explore various caves and environments. The
I
game mostly
do
takes
remember
place on
this.
foot, with Luke holding his little blaster. But hey, I want my lightsaber. I don't really know that this music fits. Doesn't exactly scream Star Wars. You got your standard affair, you got your Tusken Raiders, your Jawas, your K-Flies, your Brendan Fraser's The Mummy. But, hold on, maybe I gotta brush up on my Star Wars lore, but I don't remember, was Brendan Fraser part of this? Who is this guy? What's he doing here? I think he might be in the wrong game. Huh? Who's
Obi-Wan?
this? Oh, it's your boy Obi-Wan. What you doing in a cave, bro? It's okay, though. I know you got good intentions. I can see it splayed out all over your lifeless, cross-eyed gaze. Oh, boy. What a great crowd tonight. What a great audience. My God, there are so many monsters and scary things in these caves. How will I ever find my way? Oh, there's an exit sign right there. It would all be
That's
hopeless
funny.
had it not been for this well-placed neon sign. Thanks, whoever put that there. It's kind of similar to Zelda 2 in the way that you enter the levels from a top-down angle, only to have those levels play out as a side-scroller. This is a style of game that we've seen fall heavily out of popularity since this era. Most likely to do with the fact that it sucks and I hate it. There are a few cockpit dogfighting sections though, like in the X-Wing and the Millennium Falcon. I don't remember it being so shaky in here. Eventually you do get your lightsaber, which is pretty cool. And lucky for you, the laws of momentum need not apply. You just barrel through people at will. My god, they put a top-down shooter segment in too? This game has ridiculous variety for the NES. I gotta say, it's so immersive. I'm literally getting drawn in. Bonjour, I am Art. And just like that, she's gone. Come on, guys, look alive. You just saved the whole galaxy. A simple twitch or spasm will do. Also, Leia has a clubbed head. I don't know what's up with that. Somebody better tell her. While we're at it, let's take a look at the game's sequel, Empire Strikes Back for NES.
Nice.
Once again, right off the bat, awesome cutscenes and music here. The game has you start out on your Tauntaun, just like Luke's in the film. All right, I'm ready. Let's go. Han, you want to give me a second? I just got started here. All right, just get my bearings back, get situated, and oh my god, what? What do you want?
I hate when that
What
happens.
is it you have to tell me, Obi-Wan, that's so important? The lightsaber is the weapon of a Jedi. Oh, thank you. Fascinating. I'm glad you stopped me dead in my tracks to tell me that. Will you just let me play the damn game? Look, all I'm saying is... Oh, come on! It's a little hard to control, and goddamn, somehow the blaster got even faster this time. Look at this thing go. Whoa! My God!
Yeah, I
Heads
don't
down,
remember this
everyone.
one
Luke's
at all.
packing the standard issue pistol over here. Trust me, you don't want to see the heavy artillery. The game is mostly a platformer, but like last time, it's a hybrid sort of thing when you really get down to it, incorporating many styles of gameplay. Whoa, what? You can see the game designer credits if you go to this corner here.
Luke, choose the Force.
Choose the Force? I think you're getting that wrong somewhere, but it's still catchy, so I'll let it slide. You can also do this, whatever this is. Oh. Oh. Okay.
God damn.
I think
What the
something's
hell?
definitely happening here.
I'm so confused.
Oh, now that's just absolutely unnecessary. He did not have to die that real. Interesting tidbit. In this game, they brought back the Atari 2600 version of Empire Strikes Back entirely as its own level. You may
What?
recognize it by its better-known name, Bird vs. Camel. Pretty crazy,
vs.
right? What used
yeah.
to be sold as an entire game 10 years prior is now just one minor portion of a larger game. That's progress.
They were
And most
probably just like,
importantly,
we
though,
know we
you
can do it
shoot
better.
up the butt of the AT-AT. Inbound to the rear, Captain! Time
It's
for
like
a backup
that
plan, sir.
casual
The enemy
geographic
appears to be
video
totally
that we
enjoying getting it up
watched.
the butt. Oh god, I'm hit! Oh, I think I'm going down! Ah!
Okay, I think I'm gonna sustain some serious damage, but what do you know? I think I might make it out all right. Oh.
Oh wow, that turned out a lot better than expected. I even got my own little lightsaber. I'm invincible! I'm a god! I don't even need a snow speeder! I'm coming for you! Here I come! I'm gonna break the game! I don't care about the f***ing rules! By the end, you finally get to battle face to face with Darth Vader, who sits there and endlessly fires a blaster at you.
What?
Just like in the movies. And then, the mother lode. Jumping up a generation, we have the Super Star Wars
These are the
games.
ones
For
that
me,
I
there was
played
absolutely nothing like
a
booting one
lot,
of these up.
and they're
Colorful,
fucking hard.
action-packed, and each and every one unique in their own way. This was as good as it gets.
Yeah.
There's not much bad to say about these games, barring mentioning their brutal difficulty. It was one of
Yeah,
those
they're
games
hard
where
as
the enemies
shit.
don't stop spawning out of nowhere, so it was easy to take hits when you didn't want to. Why does the blaster keep getting faster and faster with each installment? How are they even going to keep
Yeah,
that
that's
up?
ridiculous.
At the current rate of technological growth, I predict by the far-off year of 2002 that blasters will approximately be firing this fast. Oh my goodness, I fired directly into the gallery. Oh! Oh! Now you may think that's where the old Nintendo Star Wars games end, but rumor has it, there exists another game in a far-off and forbidden land to the east. And for this we must look to eBay. Oh, here it is. Yes, in fact, there exists a Japanese version of Star Wars solely for the Japanese version of the NES, the Famicom. And it's completely different from the American version in every aspect, from the ground up. The game starts off with Luke looking at a transmission from Leia as shown by R2-D2. Standard stuff so far. Leia, I'm walking here, okay? You go around whacking little owl dudes and other monsters that I don't really recall from Star Wars. In this rendition, of course, Luke Skywalker is played by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Pretty much everything you slice with your saber just explodes instantly. In proper Japanese fashion, the stormtroopers are freaking adorable. Also, you better like the Star Wars theme if you're gonna play this. I mean, you better love it, because this loop is all it plays. What? Well, it's a little early to see Darth Vader, isn't it? He doesn't usually spend his valuable time in the first level. Whatever. If it's a fight you want, Vader, it's a fight you'll get.
What?
Excuse me, what? That's a scorpion.
Shapeshifter.
But why?
Vader?
Picked a few from the desert. That's a scorpion right there. I feel like at this point, asking questions is besides the point. Irrelevant, really. But, no, you know, I think I will have to inquire. Why did Darth Vader turn into a scorpion? I don't even know if this was originally supposed to be a Star Wars game. Why is there a level with Egyptian symbolism? You fight all sorts of crazy enemies that look like they fit more into Zelda than Star Wars. What the hell? This doesn't look like it should be anywhere near this series. It's like something from a Mario game. Yes, just as I planned it. Darth Vader is much weaker when submerged in water and cannot breathe. Why am I swimming and he's not? That's not fair.
Oh my god.
Cool, this time he's a fish. What a trickster.
Shark.
I suppose the whole thing here is just going around saving your friends from various anamorphing Darth Vaders. Oh, good. The Millennium Falcon was here the whole time. No, that's good to know. Glad to know I didn't even need to swim all that way. The Millennium Falcon could have just taken me straight where I wanted to go, especially considering it can just fly right beside this magical floating body of water. You know what? No, this is great fun. You're always guessing. What kind of crazy creature you gonna turn into this time, Vader? Well, that time it was just actually him, I think. Poor guy, I just wanted to slaughter an animal. Well, mission over. Galaxy saved. Helpful whale, small head dog. Han Solo, how you doing, buddy? You look like you really worked to get there. You look happy. That's good for you. You know, there was a lesson in all this. And what that lesson was, I don't really know. But I tell you one thing's for sure. Be careful who you damage, for they may become a scary animal. Look what's going on now.
Oh my god.
I'm a butterfly. Star Wars taught me about this. Look out, Vader. Here I come. Thanks for watching. StarCade is back and here to...
Oh my god. Why, Japan? Why? Why do you do this? Why is there always just some batshit, crazy, wild fucking thing that happens in all of the Japanese games? I mean, it's part of why I love Shin Megami Tensei and Persona so much, because rarely does any of it fucking make sense. Even in YouTube videos where people try to explain what the fuck's going on, they're like, we guess Darth Vader turned into a scorpion and a shark, and
So that's what I have to look forward to
No.
in the movies when I watch them. Darth Vader turns
you've
into
seen
a
A New
scorpion.
Hope. You know, you've seen that. Ugh. I don't even know what to say. But the
Yeah.
Super Star Wars games I really enjoyed. But let me tell you, if you want to see an angry childhood me slinging a
Oh my
Super
God, I could
Nintendo
not
controller
imagine.
against the ground as hard as I possibly can, Super Star Wars, I mean, constantly pissed me off. So hard. Such a difficult game. I remember playing the first NES Star Wars now. After seeing the footage from it, I definitely played it a couple times at least. I don't know who had it. I never owned it. But I played it, or maybe I rented it. When my dad would take me to the video store, I would usually rent games. So maybe that's when I got to try it out. But it was often a disappointing experience. As we've said, many times on this channel, NES ratio of good games to bad games.
Right.
It was rare to find a really good one, but the good ones were really good.
I'm just stuck in my childhood now, thinking about how my dad too would take me to the movie store to rent movies, and I would always be like, video games, and he's like, we're not gonna waste our money on that. And I'm thinking, okay, that would have kept me entertained all weekend long versus a 2-hour movie.
Right. And you would know a lot more about the shit that we talk about
True.
here. So
You can get mad at him.
there you go. What a cool ass video. I kind of want to buy an original NES just to spray paint it black and put the Empire
did look
logo
cool.
on there.
They did
Yeah,
look
I
cool.
really do like that actually.
Yeah.
And you got to see a Famicom. That red thing that he was playing, that's how they look. They look
I've
super
never heard
cool.
that word ever in
Yeah.
my life.
But anyway, great video by John. If you enjoyed this reaction, maybe you can go check out Jontron's channel and see all the other stuff he has on there.
Yes.
You could also subscribe to our channel. Give us a like. Give us recommendations for videos you want to see us react to in the
Yes.
future.
You can do that down in the comments or on our Discord. We have places for that over there.
That's right.
And if you want to see us do live reactions, you can head on over to Twitch on Fridays at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That would be really cool. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, and we will see you in the next
See you
one.
guys.